Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? You know, this morning I was thinking about, how is it that I have been building an audience? So I wanted to chat with you about that. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jessica Hamas, and I am a beauty influencer here on Facebook. I love to come on here and inspire and empower other people to live their very best life while staying true to themselves and being authentic and not caring what other people think. So if that resonates with you, of course, you definitely want to make sure that you have friend requested me. You also want to share this out with your friends because sharing is caring. You want to turn on all your live notifications because I pretty much go live here Monday through Friday, usually 5 to 6 times a week. And today I'm going to be talking about something that is really important, in all honesty, because I know so many people really struggle with it, and it was on my mind this morning. So I wanted to chat with you about it. If you are here on the live, drop a 1 in the comments. If you are here on the playback, of course, drop a 2 so I can say thank you. And if you are here the first time, you've never been here before, drop a 3 in the comments. So I am going to be getting my nails done today here in about an hour. Let me know, what color should I do? What color should I do on my fingernails? A lot of times I go with the darker colors in the fall and winter time because if I go with light, it really washes out my fingers, if that makes sense. Okay. So while I'm doing my makeup today and getting ready, I thought I would chat about this, okay? So what is really interesting is that it can be difficult. I'm going to be honest. It can be really difficult in building an audience on Facebook, on social media, okay? You know, we live in this realm of everything is social. You know what I mean? And one of the worst mistakes that we can make on social media is actually coming off as a fake. And my number 1 tip for you is to be human, be human, be who it is that you are. Okay. People really want to see your transparency. They really want to see your vulnerability. They want to get to know you. And I can tell you that people can spot you from afar as a fake, plain and simple. Okay. People want to get to know you on a very personal level. So you have to be willing to show up. You have to be willing to be your authentic self. And welcome to Monday. This is my motivation for you. This is definitely motivation. Okay. So my number 1 tip on how you can build an audience on social media is, number 1, be human, be you. Okay. Nobody else can be you. We can spot you from afar if you are fake, okay? You have to be authentically and genuinely you. That's what matters, okay? Number 2, focus on helping people, not selling, okay? This really hits home for anyone who is on social media as an entrepreneur and, making a living at it, okay? Although social media is definitely on the rise, rarely, I'm going to be honest, rarely should our social media just be a flat out hard sell, okay? People don't come to Facebook. People don't come to social media to be sold to. People want to be entertained. People want to get to know who you are, okay? What's really important is that when your followers answer questions or ask questions, you are answering those questions, okay? This is something that I find very interesting. If your follower asks you a question, you should respond in a timely manner, okay? Don't ignore them. If you see, here's an interesting thing. If you see that there is a particular problem, you should create content that directly speaks to that, okay? Because you're adding value. By adding value, Facebook is going to reward you. In all honesty, they're going to reward you on Facebook, okay? That's just how the algorithm works. Offering solutions Focus on offering solutions to problems instead of pitching, okay, your product at the same time, okay? And when you do that, you're actually proving that your company has authority, and you're actually going to most likely potentially earn a lifelong customer, okay? And that is really, really important when you are creating your brand, when you are creating, who it is that you are. And you are an entrepreneur, or you're a business influencer, beauty influencer, just like I am, okay? You have to provide value to other people. People don't want to be on here to be sold to, okay? Just plain honesty, okay? Number 3, my third tip on building an audience. I am still stuck on my eyes here today, but I am digging this color. Number 3 is building relationships, okay? Not followers. You can debate all day whether or not your followers count. How many people you have following matters, okay? You could have 100 followers that actually interact with you, and that's much better than having 10,000 people, 10,000 followers who completely ignore you and don't even interact with you. Okay? Don't leave the social out of social media presence. It's that's what social media is about. Social media is about being social with other people. It's about building relationships. It's about getting to know people, okay? The beauty of social is that you have the opportunity to form these amazing, amazing relationships, okay? You have the ability to create and form these beautiful relationships. Basically from anywhere you are at, okay? Yes, exactly, Colleen. I understand, okay? If you're not exactly sure where to start, okay, maybe you're not exactly sure where to start to have relationship building and building a relationship with other people. Here are some quick ideas, okay? Always mention the person that you're referencing in your social media post. So if you specifically are talking about somebody, you want to mention them in your social media post, okay? Number 2, answer questions. Answer questions that people have for you. Reply, okay? Reply when people that you mention share your content. So if somebody shares your content, definitely make sure to reach out to them. Thank them for that. That is a relationship building technique, okay? Don't just like other people's content. You want to engage by replying with a comment, with a genuine, authentic comment, okay? When you do that, Facebook will reward you, and that is a way that you are able to start up a conversation with somebody, okay? So those are my 3 tips, okay? My 3 tips on building an audience. You have to be human. You have to be you. You have to be transparent. You have to be open. You have to allow people to get to know you. Number 2, focus on helping people, not selling. When you are constantly just selling, and you're not adding value to other people, that can turn people off. Okay, and number 3, building relationships, not followers. Now, I do have a bonus tip. I do have a bonus tip, and my bonus tip is consistency. Okay, consistency, my friends, is a way that you can stay active. Okay, consistency. It is so important. Having an inactive social media, okay, it's bad. It's a bad look for you. Plain and simple. It is a bad look. And the reason for that, the reason that it's a bad look is because when you don't show up every single day, okay, when you don't show up every day, you don't show up to work. If you had a 9-to-5 job outside of the home and you didn't show up for work, You wouldn't be having that job, right? Well, it's the same when you own your own business. You need to make sure that you show up every day, because I'm going to tell you right now that your followers, your customers, they are going to go somewhere else. They will find somebody who can specifically help them out. Okay? Plain and simple. They will find somebody who is consistent. They will find somebody who can help them out with exactly the problems that they have. And this is why it is so important to be adding value to other people, okay? Adding value. You want to be consistent every single day so that your followers, your customers stay loyal to you because they see you all the time. You could just be gone for like 2 or 3 days. If you were gone off your social media for 2 or 3 days, I am telling you, people will notice if you are consistent every single day. Recently, there was a day that I really wasn't on social media, and that was the day that my husband's father passed away. And I had people reaching out to me, Jessica, are you okay? I haven't seen you on social media today. I haven't seen you. Is everything okay? You know, and I responded to those people and said, my husband's father passed away. I'm spending time with him. I need a day. I need a day until I felt more comfortable in being able to really talk about, what was going on. There are days that you are going to have. There are days that is going to happen. You know what I mean? But you just can't ghost. You cannot ghost from your timeline. Plain and simple. Okay? You want to show up with fresh content, okay? If you don't, your audience is gonna go bye. So here are some tips. Here are some tips to help you stay active, okay? Picking and prioritizing your social networks based on your audience location. I'm going to be really honest. I am a firm believer that you should master one platform at a time before you move on to another. If you've not mastered, let's say, Facebook, I wouldn't be saying go onto Instagram or onto Pinterest, but also at the same time, you have to figure out what works for you. If you have your hand in the cookie jar, all different places, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and you've not mastered any of them, you are going to have a little bit more of a difficult time in staying consistent on all platforms. I choose to be right here. And then my stories, they'll go over onto Instagram, but that's it. I don't post regularly on Instagram because I'm just not comfortable over there. I haven't even mastered all of Facebook. I probably never will, but I'm definitely getting better at it, okay? Number 2, find ways to repurpose content, okay? So you're not always reinventing the wheel. That is really, really important, especially when you are adding value, because I'm going to be honest, 2, 3, 4 months down the road, how do you know that the same people are watching you? You're gaining new followers all of the time. You're gaining new customers all of the time. You're gaining new people that are watching you. In 3-4 months' time, there are things that could have changed in their life to where they needed to hear your message today. They needed to hear the value that you have provided. And I have found that to be very, very important. And you can repurpose content. You repurpose it in a different way, not the exact same way. Okay, but you can reinvent it. You can repurpose it. Sorry, not reinvent. You can repurpose what you've talked about 3-4 months ago because there are new people watching and you never know who it is that needs to hear your message and hear your words that day. Okay? Staying active on social media does not have to suck up all of your time, okay? I highly encourage that you have time blocking. I highly encourage that you create a schedule to where you have 10, 15 minutes at a time of doing something, okay? I don't spend my whole day here on social media. If I start getting into the scroll hole and scrolling things, I've recently been taught, which I love this idea. When you're scrolling through Facebook, you comment on every post that you come to. When you can no longer comment because you just don't have anything to say, you get off social media. Then you don't get stuck in the scrolling hole, okay? And it works. It works really well. I've been more conscious of that. And I really focus a lot of my time with my girls. You guys know that. Also, you can try to base your activity around the best times of when to be on Facebook, okay? When you are posting and you're gaining followers, it's always best to try to have 3 to 4 hours in between your posts or in between your lives. And the reason for that is because if you post too close to each other, Facebook is not going to show your content. Okay? Facebook is not going to show your content to your people. And you want your content to get out, right? So if your content is too close together, then you are not going to be able to really get the reach that it is that you want. Okay? You just won't. It is a little more difficult to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So those are just the little tidbits that I have learned to be able to really hone in on my skills of growing my audience. And this is just kind of recently, okay? I've been doing a lot of things differently, which has greatly, greatly helped. And I wanted to share those with you today because I felt that it was really important, especially for my business friends on here. Very, very important that you understand this. And I wanted to at least give you that information because it's not always well known. I'll be honest. It is not always well known. You know what I mean? So the biggest key, be yourself, okay? Do not try to be somebody else. If you saw my post from this morning, you will have seen that I used to try to be somebody that somebody wanted, okay? I wasn't me. I was not my authentic self. I was not bringing the presence of, this is me, this is Jessica. I wasn't. I was not bringing that at all. And it took a while to really, really learn that. So I hope you found value in that. Oh, I got to finish up my makeup. I got to finish up real quick because I am going to get my nails done. I'm so excited. So I'm just putting on a little bit of my contour. This is a new way that I've actually learned how to put on contour, actually doing it higher instead of down here. And doing it a little bit higher, I have found that you can actually lift your cheekbones that way. So I'm kind of doing it more up top here instead of way down here because I want to lift my cheekbones. I want them to pop. Let's see here. Absolutely, Colleen. I'm glad that this is helpful for you. I know it can be really frustrating at times. I know that. So when you provide value to your peeps, I'm telling you, you're going to see such a world of difference, my friend. You will see such a difference. And it is so life-changing. It really, really is. For your business. So I'm excited to see you grow, Colleen. I'm so excited. If you ever want to know more information or anything like that, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me, okay? I'm always here for all of my friends, okay? No matter what. You don't have to purchase from me or anything. If you want advice, I am here, you know? I'm learning just like you, and it's always fun to share things that we've learned, right? At least that's what I think. So we're just gonna kind of blend this a little bit. Oh, I'm already loving this up high, you guys. Wow, that does make a difference. I got to blend it out, but wow, totally makes a big difference. You're welcome, Colleen. Absolutely. Just got to finish this. I'm curious. I totally forgot to ask my girls this morning, what color should I get my nails, babies? I'm thinking like a really nice metallic blue because it's that time of year. I don't like to do a lot of red nails. I don't like to do a lot of like green nails, but a really pretty like metallic blue would be absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna just put a little bit of blush. And don't worry, I am gonna blend this out and just put a little bit more across the top. I absolutely love this. It's my 3-in-1 palette, so I can literally like do everything. Like, I swear I can do everything, okay? We're just doing a very simple look today. I'm gonna get my nice fluffy brush. I don't even think I got out my terracotta today. My terracotta highlight. I'm gonna push this back up into my hairline. I love this fluffy brush. It was so worth it. I can't remember how much this brush was, but oh my gosh, it was so worth it. It's so soft. And it really does the job for me so easily. Those fluffy brushes, when you have fluffy brushes like this, they really, really work well for blending it out. But seriously, I think Mama needs a little bit of her terracotta. I like to have a little bit of glow, even though you can see a little bit of glow. That's from the foundation. That's from the foundation. Just a little. Just a little. Bring it up here. Boop, boop, boop. There, oh yeah. Definitely coming together. And then I like to blend it up a little bit. Let's put on a little bit of my lip gloss. It's a nude lip gloss, so it's gonna work perfect. Perfect for today to give just a little bit of a nice color. Nice color to the lips. I seriously love a good lip gloss, plain and simple. I love that glossy feel, that non-stickiness to my lips. And it just adds, you know, just a little bit of a color to it, so it's real nice. All right, there we go. So you guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for showing so much support, whether it be watching a video, whether it be liking, loving, hearting, sharing, just all the things. All the things. All the things. I do. I love each and every one of you, and I so appreciate you being here and all the support. Until my next video, which is tomorrow, until my next video, stay true to yourself, be authentic, be genuine, show love to others, and of course, be kind, you guys, and I will talk to you later, okay? This mama's got to run, get her nails done.